Welcome to another edition of Hunt to Eat's Community Kitchen. My name's Michael Cravens. Today we're going to be doing a super simple breakfast of fried elk heart and eggs. Okay, here's everything we're going to need to make this breakfast. Pretty simple ingredient list. Everything is here except for eggs. I forgot to put eggs in the photo, so let's put them right down here and pretend they've been there the whole time. Alright, so obviously the centerpiece to our elk heart. I wish I had a whole heart I could show you how to process here, and, take apart and clean up, but I don't. I do have this piece left over from an elk I took this year, and it'll have to do for this demonstration. Let's hurry up and get this thing unwrapped, and then we'll move on to what we're working with. So, here's our piece of meat. This is basically kind of a sidewall section of a heart, and what we're going to do is slice this up into even strips. That's how I like to do it. I've done it before and almost like donut shaped slices, but I like this. It gives you more crispy edges and it's a bit easier to eat, and I think nicer looking on the plate. Okay, now that we got our heart all sliced up into nice pieces, we're going to go ahead and add some salt and some pepper. Don't forget to get both sides. And now we'll move on to dredging these in flour. What the flour is going to do is help them achieve a nice crisp texture in the hot oil of the skillet. Once your pieces have been floured, move over to your stove and set your heat to a medium-high. Now, take a skillet, place it on the stove. With cast iron, I like to let it heat up a little bit. Add a few tablespoons of a good high smoke point oil like a grapeseed. Once you've added your oil, let it come to the correct temperature. Swirl it around and make sure the pan's evenly coated. Once our oil's up to temperature, we can go ahead and start adding our strips of elk heart. It's important not to overcrowd them in the skillet. If you do, this will cause them to basically steam, and we don't want that. We want them to come out nice and crispy, so make sure you give them plenty of space. So after they've gone for about 5 minutes or so, this can vary of course, but it's not very long at all. And one thing you don't want to do is overcook these. Overcooked heart's going to get a livery flavor and not be nearly as good. So we want these still be pink in the middle, medium, maybe medium rare. But halfway through, of course, give them a flip and let them keep cooking. Okay, while that elk heart is finishing up, we're gonna get a couple eggs going over here. For this, I'm gonna use a little bacon grease I just had left over in the fridge. And as soon as that melts and comes to temperature, we're gonna go ahead and add a couple of fresh eggs from our neighbor's coop. Okay, looks like our elk heart is ready to come out. And as soon as we get that plated up, we'll move over and grab our eggs, which are ready too. Alright, so for all of you that are still feeling a little squeamish about eating heart, I'm going to run a taste test on my 4-year-old little girl. And I promise you, if she likes it, you're going to as well. So let's get going. All right, you ready to dig in? All right, let's try it. What do you think? You like it? Good for real? Yeah? You know, a lot of people, they'll leave hearts in the field.
An Elk Heart will provide probably over a dozen meals just like this. And it really is delicious. A lot of people feel funny about eating it, but I can tell you, if she likes it, anybody will.